Hi there, welcome to Speakeasy. I'm John Ivison, this is Marie Danielle Smith. We're in the Metropolitan Brasserie in Ottawa. And one of the stories that emerged last week, Andy, was this idea of a $7 billion slush fund, or so the opposition is alleging. What's that all about?
So the Liberals are proposing to put this sort of one-line item, $7 billion in one envelope that Parliament's going to vote on. And they're saying that this money will cover all of the things that they announced in this year's budget. The opposition has a problem with this because basically they're saying, well, if Parliament approves all this money all at once, then we will worry about the details later. So they're worried that the Liberals will then be able to shift money around, and instead of just focusing on the budget item, they might decide to put money somewhere else, wherever it's politically convenient.
Much as the Conservatives
Much
when
as
they were
did.
in government.
Yeah, there was I think it was a $3 billion fund in 2009, which was supposed to be for emergency purposes because of the financial crisis at the time. They took a lot of heat for that issue from the opposition.
Well, it ended up being the source of funding for the gazebo in Tony Clement's writing, which was in Muskoka, but it came out of a border infrastructure fund. So this thing has not really taken off yet, but do you think it's going to be an issue?
Well, we saw the gazebo thing referenced in an exchange and question period last week when Scott Bryson was sort of accusing the Conservatives of being hypocritical on this issue. But I think it's kind of going to bubble up below the surface for a little while, and we might see it pop up again when officials come to committee to explain why this is happening. The Conservatives are looking for some kind of a solid, ironclad commitment that this will be legally binding on the government to actually do what they say they're going to do.
And Bryson does have to go to the House to get authority to spend the $7 billion, so presumably at some point the opposition makes a lot of noise about it.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, there we have just a brief explainer on the $7 billion slush fund.